Hi everyone, this is V Buzzing with V. Welcome to Bunnies and Blooms series with V. And you're gonna need a few die cuts. You're gonna need paper, and we're gonna make a box, you guys. So let's go ahead and cut a piece of paper at 3.5 by 5 and score at 1 inch for each side. Now snip each edge up to the score line, and you're only going to snip up to 1 inch up. Once you've done that, go ahead and snip off the scored mark up to 1 inch. So what it looks like is you're just snipping off a smidge of each in between each of the sides of the box. So this is your box. So that's what it looks like. Now fold. Now glue. So this box is 3.5 by 5, and it's approximately 1 inch tall in height. I'm using hot glue, however, you can use any adhesive you'd like. I do want to mention, if you do not have any dies, not to worry. You're able to use stickers with this. You're able to Google the image and cut a template for yourself, and also duplicate what I'm making here. So this is the Peeps die that I picked up from Amazon. It'll be linked below. So go ahead and cut one of those and just glue the bottom. We're going to adhere it to the box. I chose pink as the foundation of this project. However, you're able to use whichever color you prefer. So there we have it. We have 2 peeps on each end of the box. Time to choose a patterned paper for the box and also for the peeps. So we want to see what works, and that's what I'm doing here. I love the floral for the box, and I love the purple or the lavender for the bunny. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna die cut the bunny. I'm also gonna cut a piece of or strip of paper. So cut 3/4 by 2 3/4 for the strip of paper, and you're going to want to cut 2. So I did cut 2, and I'm going to adhere them to the box. But before I do that, I had to add stitching. You guys do not have to do this part. You can go ahead and just shade your paper. That would be fine, or just leave it as is, no problem. I just enjoy stitching, and I love the look as well. I chose purple or lavender. I can't, yeah. Well, I chose lavender, and now I'm gonna adhere it to the box. Okay, here are the bunnies. They turned out cute. I love the color. Now I'm looking to see if it fits. It looks good. I'm loving it. So I'm going to add stitching. Again, you guys don't have to do this part. You can shade your cardstock. That would look nice. You can add faux stitching as well with a marker. No problem. Now time to adhere it to the box. I'm using hot glue. You can use any type of glue you'd like. So I'm loving how it looks. It looks really nice. I love the colors. I love this collection so much. I think it's so soft and dainty and sweet. I love it. Time to cut the springtime die. I call it grass, so we are gonna cut some grass. Let's do that. I'm using white cardstock, and I am using, I believe it's from Hobby Lobby, the heavy duty cardstock. I'm using an alcohol marker by Kelly Art that I picked up from Amazon. You're able to use anything you'd like. You can use some colored pencils, you can use watercolors, you can use some a stamp pad. Yeah, so this is what the grass looks like, and it is longer than the box. The box is 3 inches long, so I did have to snip just a smidge under 3 inches. And I did color both sides of the cardstock. I did have green cardstock, however, I needed a lighter green, so this is kind of maybe a dark mint, so that's what I used. And so now I'm adding glue to the inner box and adhering the grass. You're able also to adhere the grass under the floral pattern paper instead of the inside of the box. So I like how it looks, you guys. It's coming out great. And so now I chose to add a bow, and I'm not sure if I wanted to add the bow to the ear of the peep or add it to the neckline. So I decided to add it to the neckline. I love the bow right there. I chose the yellow, and now we're going to add a little bunny tail. And I'm using this from Hobby Lobby. This is Pom Pom from Hobby Lobby. Such a cute little bunny tail. I love it so much. I love how it's looking. I opted out to add eyes and a mouth, so I just decided to leave it plain. Now for the box from In Love Art Shop. You're able to make this as well. You could do it by scratch. Very simple. So try to do that if you are unable to get this die, or you don't even have to add boxes inside of this bunny box. You could just leave it as is, add some candy, add some bows in there, add anything you'd prefer. So I'm just putting together this box, and it's almost assembled. I won't show the second box being assembled, so I do use hot glue as well. I love my hot glue. So there it is right there. Okay, so this box is all ready. I'm going to work on the second one, and then I am going to add some patterned cardstock to the sides of those little, they look like little milk jugs to me, but yeah, I'm gonna add some pattern paper to it. I did snip some off, and I also added some stitching because that's just me. I love my stitching. Again, you can add shading if you'd like with any medium you prefer. So I prefer stitching, and I love the look. I am adding 2 strips to the box, and then the rest will be done off camera. So you get what I'm doing here. I'm just using my hot glue and adding the pattern paper. Now for the bow tie, I am using 3 strips of yarn. This yarn was picked up from Dollar Tree. However, you can find it at Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and Michael's. And so I snipped off 3, and we're going to use all 3 to tie a bow on the top to secure the box. So this yarn was cut at 6 inches, and that was just a little bit too short for me. So I would prefer you guys use 8 inches or longer, just to give yourself some room to tie that bow. And so I had to use scissors in order to assist me in tying this bow. So now I added the box, the little milk jugs, I guess, inside the bunny box. I'm loving this peep box. It's so cute, you guys. Now we're going to add some sentiments. I chose to use the stickers instead of the ephemera. I also chose to use these flowers. You can make your own flowers with a punch. I'm also using this butterfly punch from Hobby Lobby. There's 2 of them from Hobby Lobby. And I believe the small one is from Michael. So sorry about that. I'm using the stickers. And I do add some foam to the stickers. And what I do like to do to add extra adhesive is to use score tape with stickers and foam. You are able to use any type of glue to do that. However, I prefer either hot glue or score tape. So that's what I did here, score tape. Now, it is on foam, so it just gives it an elevated look. And now I'm adding some flowers, and I love these little bitty flowers from Hobby Lobby. And I believe Becky Long gifted me these flowers, so I'm going to have her linked below. Please go check her out. She does some amazing work. And so I'm adding 3. I believe I add 3. So I'm adding the flowers, and I'm also going to add the butterfly. So there goes the yellow, there goes the pink, scratch that. I add 2 flowers. So now I chose to do a lavender butterfly. I used the larger butterfly punch from Hobby Lobby, and so I decided to add some thread, and I chose to use a lavender color. This thread is from the 99-cent store, believe it or not. You can pick it up at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and Joann's as well, even Walmart. So all I do is I just wrap the thread around the butterfly several times until you come to a desired look that you prefer. I use some hot glue to adhere that, and now I'm going to snip off the rest of that. I adhere the butterfly to the box, and it's looking really cute. I love how this little bunny box came out. And now time to add the other side and add the sentiment to the other side. So I did the same thing. I used foam, I used score tape, I used flowers, and I used butterflies. So it's all the same. You guys, this concludes the video. We are coming to an end, and thank you so much for joining me with Bunnies and Blooms with V, my mini series for Easter spring crafting. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to try to do a video each day until the end of this month, which is the 31st. So if I do skip a day, please don't hold it against me. I'm gonna try my best. So that is it, you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.